Hi, everyone. Um, you're standing at a crossroads between two different kinds of connection. And what makes this interesting is that they're both present in your life or about to be, offering you completely different things. One represents passion and devotion, the other represents growth and expansion. And you're going to have to decide what you need more right now, or whether you can integrate both without losing yourself in the process. Let me describe what this looks like. You may have noticed a pattern in the people showing interest in you. Some who are younger, either literally in age or in energy, and others who are older, more established, more mature in their approach. Some people experience this as confusing. They're attracted to different things in different people. They want the excitement of one and the stability of another. It might feel like you're being pulled in two directions, like you can't have both intensity and wisdom, like you have to choose between being adored and being elevated. But here's what's actually happening. Life is showing you what different kinds of connection offer, and your job is to understand which offering matches what you actually need. Let's pause here. This reflection invites you to consider, do you value being loved more or being elevated more? Maybe someone younger or with younger energy has been showing you attention that feels refreshing. They look at you like you're everything. They're enthusiastic about you. They make you feel desired in ways that are uncomplicated. You may find this intoxicating. It's been a while since someone was this openly into you, since someone made their interests so clear, since being wanted felt this simple. It's possible this person represents pure devotion without agenda. They love the version of you that exists right now. They're not trying to change you or mold you or push you towards something you're not. Some people need that, need to be loved as is, need someone who accepts them fully without conditions or expectations. You may have been in relationships where you felt like a project, like you were being evaluated, like love was conditional on your improvement or evolution. And this younger energy doesn't do that. They just appreciate you, celebrate you, make you feel like you're enough exactly as you are. It can feel safe to be loved without pressure, like you can finally relax, like you don't have to perform or prove anything. This reflection invites you to consider, when was the last time you felt fully accepted without being pushed to change? There's something specific about what the older energy offers. It's possible someone older or with older energy is present who sees your potential, who recognizes what you could become, who wants to help you get there. You may find this both exciting and intimidating. They're not interested in keeping you comfortable. They want to challenge you, push you, expand your vision of what's possible. Some people experience this as criticism disguised as mentorship, like they're not good enough as they are, like this person sees all their flaws and limitations. You may be sensitive to that, to feeling like you're not enough, like you need to be fixed or upgraded or improved before you're worthy. But what if it's not about not being enough? What if it's about recognizing you're capable of more? That staying where you are would be a waste of your potential. It can feel uncomfortable when someone sees more in you than you see in yourself, when they hold a vision of who you could become that you're not sure you can embody. But discomfort is how growth starts. Comfort is where growth stops. And this older energy is offering discomfort that leads somewhere instead of comfort that keeps you stuck. This reflection invites you to consider, are you more afraid of being challenged or being stagnant? Let me talk about what choosing between them might look like. It's possible choosing the younger energy feels like choosing safety, choosing to be loved as you are, choosing acceptance over growth, choosing comfort over expansion. You may be tired, tired of working on yourself, tired of striving, tired of being told you could be more. You just want to be loved for who you are right now without pressure to become something else. Some people choose comfort when they're exhausted, when they've been pushing hard and need rest, when being challenged one more time feels like too much. You may be in that space where growth sounds exhausting instead of exciting, where being elevated sounds like work instead of opportunity. And if that's where you are, maybe the younger energy is what you need right now. Maybe you need a season of being adored before you're ready for another season of being challenged. Or maybe choosing the older energy feels like choosing yourself, choosing growth, choosing to become the version of yourself you've been working toward, choosing evolution over stagnation. It can feel selfish to choose growth over love, like you're rejecting someone who offers genuine devotion for someone who offers conditional support based on your improvement. But growth isn't selfish, and support that pushes you forward isn't less loving than support that keeps you comfortable. This reflection invites you to consider, what season of life are you in, growth or rest? There's something about integration that's worth considering. It's possible you don't have to choose. You can hold both energies. Be loved for who you are while also being challenged to grow. Accept devotion while also accepting elevation. You may have been taught that you have to choose one way of being loved, one kind of connection, one path forward. But what if you can have multiple forms of support for different needs? Some people can integrate different connections, serving different purposes. They don't need one person to be everything. They can receive love from one source and growth from another. You may be capable of that, of not making this an either or, of allowing different people to offer different gifts without requiring any single person to provide everything. It can feel messy to have multiple connections serving different needs, like you're not being loyal, like you should pick one person and get everything from them. But humans are complex, and sometimes our needs are too varied for one person to meet all of them. And that's okay as long as everyone's aware and comfortable with the dynamic. What you might need is clarity about what you're actually seeking. Is it partnership? Then you might need to choose. Is it just connection in various forms? Then maybe integration is possible. Some people avoid choosing by keeping everything ambiguous, by never defining what any connection is, by staying in the gray where nobody can hold them accountable. You may need to examine if you're integrating or if you're just avoiding commitment, if you're honoring multiple connections or if you're stringing people along. It can feel limiting to define things. Like once you name what something is, you lose the freedom to let it be something else. But ambiguity also prevents depth, prevents real intimacy, prevents anyone from showing up fully because nobody knows what they're showing up for. You remain in complete control of what you choose. You can choose younger energy, older energy, both, neither, something else entirely. The power is yours. It always has been. You may notice reading this has brought up specific people, one who loves you as you are, one who sees your potential, maybe both, maybe neither yet. Whatever it is, honor it, take what resonates, softly release the rest, trust yourself. Before we close, I want to ask you something. Would you rather be adored for who you are now or challenged to become who you could be? drop it in the comments. And this, can you receive both from the same person, or do you need different connections for different needs? The one who is younger will love you, and the one who is older will elevate you. And both are valuable, both are gifts, both serve purposes. The question isn't which is better. The question is which serves where you are right now, what you need more in this season, what aligns with where you're trying to go, not eventually. The choice is present. Trust yourself with this. Trust that you know what you need. Trust that choosing growth doesn't mean rejecting love. Trust that choosing love doesn't mean avoiding growth. I'll see you in the next one. And listen, different people